cup still warm on the table, steam already gone. Light keeps moving across the floor like nothing here is wrong. No rush in the quiet, no noise I need to chase. Just a simple kind of morning settling into place. I don't need it louder, I don't need it strong. This calm feels steady like I've been here all along. Coffee without steam, still doing what it does, keeping me awake enough to feel the day not rush. Coffee without steam, clear, not burning bright. I don't need the heat right now, this warmth feels just right. Yeah. The clock forgot to hurry, the room forgot to move. We're not late, we're not early, just here, and that's enough. Your voice comes in like daylight, not trying to be loud, just enough to keep me smiling, just enough, no doubt. No future talk, no replay, just let the sunlight say. Coffee without steam, still holding something real. Not the rush, not the spark, just how the moment feels. Coffee without steam, nothing left to prove. If this is how the day begins, I'm already in the groove. If the heat comes back later, I'll let it when it does. For now I like it gentle, right here, just because. Coffee without steam, still warm enough to stay. I don't need it stronger, I like it this way. Coffee without steam, clear and open wide. Nothing pulling me ahead, nothing left behind. Coffee without steam. Coffee without steam. And the shadows play across the walls in a quiet way. I'm opening the glass to let it in. The city hum where the dreams begin. No rush to go, no place to be, just the golden hour keeping company. I see the world through a softer lens, where the tired day finally bends. People moving like a slow parade in the perfect light that we both made. Dust is dancing in a single beam. Everything is clearer than a dream. I don't need the neon lights, I don't need the busy nights. This hazy blue is feeling right, just holding on to the fading light. Window after 4, open wide, letting all the quiet stay inside. Moving with the rhythm of the breeze, finding all the answers in the ease. Window after 4, stay a while, giving me a reason just to smile. If the sun decides to slip away, I've got enough to last another day. But the mood is warm, a gentle calm after every storm. The clock is ticking with a steady heart, knowing when to stop and when to start. Nothing's missing, nothing's out of place, just a simple peace I can embrace. No heavy thoughts, no replay, just let the window say it's safe. Window after 4, open wide, letting all the quiet stay inside. Moving with the rhythm of the breeze, finding all the answers in in the east. Window after 4, stay a while, giving me a reason just to smile. If the sun decides to slip away, I've got enough to last another day. As the orange turns to deeper gray, I'm thankful for the ending of the day. No more chasing, no more run, just the feeling that the work is done. Window after 4, open wide, letting all the quiet stay inside. Moving with the rhythm of the breeze, finding all the answers in the ease. Window after 4, stay a while, giving me a reason just to smile. If the sun decides to slip away, I've got enough to last another day. Window after 4, just let it breathe. After 4, is thinning on the glass, watching all the shivers pass. The calendar is looking light, leaving all the longest nights. I don't need the heavy coat or the letters that I never wrote. I see the patches on the yard when it didn't hit too hard, just enough to make me stay inside until the end of day. But now the air is turning thin, letting something new begin. No frozen heart, no falling apart, just a steady beat starting to start. February fading away into a different kind of gray. I can feel the pulse again underneath the tired skin. Take the cold, I've got a new story to be told. February fading so fast, happy that the shadows didn't last. If the spring is at the door, I don't need the winter anymore. Steps are lighter on the street, finding rhythm in my feet. The ice is turning into rain, washing out the winter stain. It's not a rush, it's not a race, just a change of heart and pace. No more ice, no second guess, this moment's better than the rest. February fading away into a different kind of gray. I can feel the pulse again underneath the tired skin. Go on, leave and take the cold, I got a new story to be told. February fading so fast, happy that the shadows didn't last. If the spring is at the door, I don't need the winter anymore. Maybe I'll miss the quiet nights, the fireplace and the dimming lights, but I'm ready for the open sky with a simple wave and a short goodbye. February fading away into a different kind of gray. I can feel the pulse again underneath the tired skin. February fading away into a different kind of gray. I can feel the pulse again underneath the tired skin. February fading so fast, happy that the shadows didn't last. If the spring is at the door, oh, I don't need the winter anymore. Fading away plate is still where we left it. The plate is still where we left it. The plate is still where we left it. Nothing moved an inch. A folding note beside it, saying less than it should. I didn't clean it up, didn't feel the need. Some things earn their place by being seen. Nothing here is waiting, nothing needs repair. It's all still on the table, and I'm fine with it there. The chair remembers weight, the floor remembers feet. Everything keeps its position like it's meant to be. I let the silence finish what words couldn't do. Nothing here is waiting, nothing needs repair. It's all still on the table, and I'm fine with it there. Still on the table, still right there. The door is open halfway. The door is open halfway. The air moves when it wants. The room feels wide enough to lose track of the clock. I'm not early, I'm not late, just right here at my pace. No rush in the room, nothing pulling me through. Every sound arrives when it's ready to. The walls don't lean in, the ceiling lets me breathe. Every step lands easy, like it knows where to be. Even time feels loose when I stop counting it. No rush in the room, nothing left to prove. I don't need to hurry, there's nothing chasing me to the floor. It's a steady rhythm. I'll say why I follow it without thinking, and the moment goes by. No rush in the room, everything moves. I stay exactly where I am, and then the feeling moves. No rush. Ooh. Ooh. Just the light fades first. The light fades first, before the room does, before the colors find where to land. The hour shifts quietly across the walls. Time moves softer than I planned. I can watch it happen without stepping in. The day loosens slowly under my skin. light fades first, the feeling stays. The air keeps holding what the light gives away. The room stays open, the moment works. The light fades first, then lifts its weight. Street sounds soften, lines fall straight. The evening settles at an easy pace. I don't pull it closer, I don't push it on. I let the second decide when it's gone. No cue to follow, no edge to cross. Some changes happen without a cause. The light fades first, the calm remains. The space keeps breathing in warmer shades. The time feels even, the ground feels firm. The light fades first and waits its turn. The glow returns tomorrow, I'll be there. For now this hour feels fair. The light fades first, I stay aligned, still in the middle of this time. The air remembers what worked at first. I stay right here as the light fades first. The room stays clear. The afternoon slows down across the open floor. Light hits the corner, then settles lower than before. Shoes by the doorway, keys on the side. The room finds a rhythm I don't try to guide. Every sound finds space, every step feels place. Time moves easy at its own pace. Late afternoon, moving without a push. Every second land without a rush. Late afternoon, holding steady ground. I let the groove stay light as the day turns down. Air shifts between windows, curtains barely sway. Hey, the beat keeps breathing in a quiet way. I follow where it leads, I don't pull it near. The moment knows a tempo, I just stay here. No signal in the room, no edge to read. The rhythm carries on at a natural speed. It afternoon, nothing sharp or loud. The groove stays warm under softened sound. Oh, it afternoon, I don't change the tune, I move right with the room in the muted afternoon. Oh, drops lower, I adjust my view. The beat keeps walking and I walk too. Muted afternoon, even tones align. Every step feels loose, but right on time. Muted afternoon, I stay in the mood, letting hours drift in a muted groove. The groove stays low. The room keeps time. Ooh. Shadows move. Shadows move along the wall without a line to trace. They change when I don't look. They leave without a shape. The floor stays cool and flat. The air feels close but clean. I follow where it shifts between what's seen. No outline, no frame, just motion in place. Shadow with no shape, passing through the room. It doesn't need a name, it doesn't stay too soon. Shadow with no shape, moving with the sound. It fades into the groove before it can be found. The beat stays low and tight, steps land where they land. I don't try to read the space, I let it understand. Light bends around the edge, then slips into the floor. I feel it change again, nothing more. No signal, no sign, just time in a line. Shadow with no shape, crossing through the day. It never asks to stay, it never gets in the way. Shadow with no shape, riding every tone. It blends into the rhythm, and then it's gone. If the groove opens wider, I don't rush in, I stay right where I am and let it spin. Shadow with no shape, still moving through. It holds the space for what comes through. Shadows move, breathing between thoughts. Oh, oh. I step into the space between where the noise falls back. Every sound lines up right on the track. The air feels tuned like it knows my name. I don't push the moment, I let it play. Every signal fades into a steady beat. I feel my feet find time underneath me. Breathing between thoughts, that's where I land. Right in the rhythm, I don't have to plan. Breathing between thoughts, clear and close when the world slows down. This is where it goes. Light moves fast across my hands. The groove keeps lifting where I stand. I'm wide awake in an easy way. Every second fits into the day. No weight in my head, no pull in my chest. I ride the motion and it does the rest. Breathing between thoughts, I feel the swing. Every step I take starts moving in sync. Breathing between thoughts, open and true. I don't chase the moment, I move with it too. Yeah. If the beat leans forward, I lean with it. If it pulls back, I stay in it. The space between the lines starts to shine. That's where the calm turns into time. Breathing between thoughts. Breathing between thoughts. Right on cue. Every part of me clicks into view. Breathing between thoughts. Here I am in the middle of the groove where it all begins. Breathing between thoughts. Breathing between thoughts. Everything aligned. Feels even now, edges fall in line. Every sound sits right, as if it learned its time. The chair fits where it stands, the air holds steady ground. I don't reach to fix a thing, it's already found. No pressure in the space, no need to rearrange. The moment stays complete without a change. There's nothing left to adjust. The balance holds its place. Every part is doing fine at its own pace. There's nothing left to adjust. I feel it settle through. I stop looking for the shift and let it be true. Let it be true. The rhythm doesn't pull, it walks beside my step. Each second lands with care, without a second guess. I trust the way it moves, I trust the way it stays. The shape is clear enough to leave it this way. There's nothing left to adjust. Sound is where it should be. I stay inside the calm that already found me. Everything whole. After the warmth, the air feels white. Heat leaves a trace along the side. I don't miss the flame, I feel its mark. The room stays open after the spark. What stays behind doesn't need to glow. It rests inside and lets me know. After the warmth, the calm arrives, not loud or sharp, just alive. After that fade to gray. The table cools, the light goes thin. Time finds a slow way to spin. I don't pull it back, I don't lean in. I let the quiet settle in. After the warmth, I still feel close. The shape remains when the heat goes. The room breathes on. When I move slowly, when I move slowly, when I move slowly across the floor, and not in a hurry, not anymore. The coat stays hung, the window clears. Days feel longer through the years. Cold steps back without a sound. The season loosens its hold on the ground. Winter softly leaving through an open frame. It doesn't close the door, it just walks away. Winter softly leaving, making room to stay in lighter hours that find their way. Breath turns easy, hands feel free. The air learns how to let me be. I don't follow, I don't stay. I stand right here as it fades. Winter softly leaving, I watch it pass. The moment holds and lets it last. The air stays light. The end comes quietly. The end comes quietly. Across an even floor. Days stop leaning forward like they did before. Colors find their balance. Time releases speed. Every sound feels finished in the way it breathes. I don't feel the pull, I don't feel the strain. The season finds its closure without a name. Another season right where it lands. Every piece in order, looser plans. End of the season, clear and calm. I don't need the next one to feel done. The air feels settled in a gentle way. Each step feels lighter than yesterday. I don't turn the page yet, I don't close the frame. I stand inside the moment as it remains. End of the season, I feel the ground, quiet confidence all around. The line feels drawn. A little longer, the light leaned into corners like it wasn't through. The room kept its patience, and so did I too. I didn't check the reason, didn't need a sign. The moment felt open, so I let it unwind. The air felt even, the floor felt close. Every second said there's still room. I stayed a little longer, right where I was. Let the calm stretch out without a cause. I stayed a little longer just to feel how easy the quiet can turn real. The sound stayed low and steady, the walls held their tone. I wasn't asking for direction, I like being shown. Time moved without asking, didn't call my name. It kept on walking slowly while I stayed the same. No edge to cross, no need to move. The space felt clear and wide enough to choose. I stayed a little longer till it felt clear. The calm knew how to keep me here. I didn't rush the moment, didn't move. I let the silence show me what to do. Just a little longer in that light, long enough to know it felt right. Then I let it open, then I go carrying these I came to know. A little longer. Settles, the room settles after the sound. Space holds its shape all around. The day steps back without a trace. Time leaves softly in its place. I don't gather it, I don't explain. I let the air hold what remains quietly, stays with me. Not in words, but clarity. What remains quietly after the tone is the ease of being alone. The air feels even, the floor feels true. Everything fades into view. Don't move yet, I don't decide. I let the silence stand beside what remains quietly after the day. Is the calm that doesn't fade. Quiet stays.